Wasn't as bad as I thought.
No, that's what I mean. I wasn't doing a video just to mug you off.
No.
This is because at Judaism, what we do is we provide information for the people. This is an information video about what you're looking at if you have an accident in the Alps on your motorbike in the middle of a bike tour.
The best part was when everyone just left me. They were like, "Fuck off, mate. We're done." So choose your friends wisely.
Yeah, we did. Alright, welcome back to the channel. What a bit of a different vibe for this video. What we're doing is we're actually going to go pick up Harman's bike that he came off during the Alps. We're going to see how much it cost, what the damage was, what the costs were to get the bike back to England from the Alps. So I've come all the way down to Harman in Reading, and I rode the bike down. I've left it at his. We're now taking the car to go pick up his bike, and then I'm gonna drive his car home because that's the length we go to just to not go nuts to butts. We absolutely do not do nuts to butts. So yeah, and I've never driven an automatic before, and it's a BMW, so I'm quite looking forward to not using my indicators. So when you crashed, you crashed right on the border, didn't you, of Italy and Switzerland?
Yeah.
So we couldn't actually get anyone to pick you up.
I think we're about half a mile from Switzerland. Just crossed over into Italy, and yeah, we read the signs, tried telling them to the breakdown recovery company, but they give you a number to call. I mean, it's a bit of a blur.
Yeah.
I was probably a bit high on
yeah, you were a bit high. We've got the video. I'll put the video up there of Harman actually coming off. It's one of our highest watched videos. One of the biggest issues was
the minor issue.
The minor issue was you didn't have.
Entirely my fault. I didn't have breakdown cover, European breakdown cover.
Right.
Because, that's just the life I live.
So how long did it take him to get your bike from Italy back to the UK?
I think he'd done it in like within 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So
it took a while to pick it up, but obviously it's cheaper if you just give him any date, like do it when you're free.
Yeah, yeah.
And then once he picked it up, I had updates. He was giving me the odd text, took pictures of when he picked up the bike, and that's when there was a nice new dent on the top of the tank from the Italian recovery company.
Yeah.
I don't know if they just had a bit of fun and smashed it with a pole, but
we'll see the dent. We'll see the dent. It was a big dent.
There's this company called U-Ship, and basically you put a little quote up there, and they basically different people put bids on.
Right.
So I think it was about £800, and this guy picked up from Italy, drove it back, got it the next day. You can book it in within a month or so, and yeah, £800.
And then due to not having your bike on a big multi-country tour through the Alps, bike tour, you then had to cut your holiday short.
I think I missed 2 days, so the route back mostly.
Yeah, which is boring anyway, but I think you missed like 2 fun days, only 2 fun days of riding.
It was the 5th I crashed, which was 2 days before my birthday, which was...
You didn't crash on the 5th day, I think you crashed on the 10th.
No, it was definitely before my birthday, because I spent my birthday in Turin. Had a lovely time. We got a lovely museum, go check it out. It's got all Egyptian shit in, it's really interesting. I had a nice little stroll around Turin, treat myself to a birthday donut.
How much was the coach to get home?
That was reasonable. I didn't get a flight because I had all my gear and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was faff. Had to drop some stuff because obviously I couldn't carry it all back.
Like
Chewy was there to help me, thankfully. He had his car.
Shout out to Chewy.
Breakdown. Shout out to Chewy.
His support vehicle.
Thank you again. I can't remember the coach cost. It was fairly minimal.
£100?
Less
than £100. That's something. And how long did that take?
I think it was about 20 hours or so.
20 hours to get you from Italy to London.
Yeah. So drove overnight, to be honest. Felt like a breeze because I was KO'd. Listened to some music, went through Grenoble, which was where you guys were.
Yeah.
Was looking out the window.
See if any of us fell off.
Didn't see. Yeah. I'll be there, mate, ready. Yeah, and then arrived in King's Cross, I think, and got the train home. The train was just as expensive as the bloody coach.
So, do you know how much it's cost?
I do. I got a call early in the week.
Yeah.
So they didn't have to replace the front end, they just straightened the forks out.
Yeah.
So that probably saved a fair amount. But the figure is 972.
972?
Reasonable, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or labour and all that stuff as well.
Everything included, 10 hours labour. That was a fair amount to do, I'd say. A couple of parts,
Yeah.
new gear lever, and something else. Cosmetic damage isn't fixed, but
We just want it mechanical and up and running so you can ride it.
yeah.
So in total, how much do you think from coming off your bike?
So bike not fully fixed, but operational, about £1,000, let's say.
Yeah.
The odd cost of getting it delivered to different garages, because at first I shipped it to Woodford Yamaha, who kind of done an assessment on it. And
Yeah.
It cost £40.
So bad.
They couldn't fix it though, or I can't remember the reasons. Oh, they didn't have frame straightening.
Right.
So then I had to get it delivered to another garage. I think that was like another £80. So let's say 1,200 plus delivery back to the UK from Italy, around £2,000.
£2,000.
Whereas I could have probably saved a fair amount of hassle with the breakdown cover for £100.
But these are all learning experiences. This is what we do at True Days.
Always be prepared.
Always be prepared.
That's the advice.
We're learning. We're
Put
learning.
that prep up front, put the prep work in, and no regrets.
And how much would the breakdown cover would have cost you?
Probably minimal. Like
Minimal.
40, 50 quid.
40,
Probably.
50 quid.
I don't know, maybe 100. Less than 100.
So the breakdown cover would have covered all of this, wouldn't it? It would because it happened to Chewy, didn't it? And he had breakdown cover, so
Yeah.
they would have given you a support vehicle, so you would have.
Yeah, they would have
courtesy
taken the
car.
bike to a garage probably out there. But then my other problem was I only had third-party fire and theft insurance.
So cosmetic damage. You've lost your foot pegs. Wait, hold on. You're gonna need foot pegs to get home.
Oh, as in I had front foot pegs as well.
Oh right. Oh, highway pegs kind of
Highway
thing.
pegs.
You damaged your wing mirrors, and they're in the back of the car at the moment. We're hoping.
Hopefully, I think they probably need rethreading, to be honest.
Yeah, we're hoping we can screw them back in. You've got a big dent in your tank. So you're probably going to lose a couple of miles in petrol for that.
Yeah.
Tank.
Hopefully that's the only consequence. They changed the battery. No, the battery was fine. They just charged it back up.
Okay.
Although at one point in the Alps I had a leak. I'm sure I had a battery leak.
Yeah,
So I'm sure
How do we know it's leaking? Oh, by that bit.
residue. You sure he ain't just shit himself?
Sure, it's just not oil from something else.
I'm sure
That's when Chewy broke down.
Yeah.
Where he's going to try and jump it off of your bike and was like, oh, what's all this liquid?
Excellent. Do your prep, kids.
Tour life.
What's your demographic of your videos? Does it tell you on YouTube?
It does, but I think it's pretty much my mates. So obviously the issue Harman had was he only had third-party fire and theft when he crashed in the Alps. Now, he didn't crash into anyone, he crashed into the side of a mountain. He slipped on some gravel roads, crashed into the side of a mountain. So he couldn't actually claim on the insurance. So he had to get the bike repaired. Because in most circumstances, because there was suspected damage to the frame, the insurance would just say it was a write-off and then give him the money and he'd get a new bike. But because it was third party, they didn't give him that option. He had no other option either to get the bike repaired or to scrap it and start from scratch. So he's managed to get it repaired, find someone through a lot of trial and error. He's been calling a lot of places. Most people didn't want to touch it, but he found this guy, and They said they would do it. It's now been repaired, and he's back up on the road and running. I don't know if you can see him. But it's all looking good. It's doing well. So that's another bike back on the road, and let's see. Hopefully, we can get back on a tour. How was it?
Yeah, nice to be back.
It's been a year, isn't it, since you've been back on it?
So yeah. Oh, how nice it was.
You look like you was enjoying yourself. Definitely fixed. He wasn't lying to you.
No. I can't remember if my right hand used to vibrate so much. It's a bit sore.
Oh, you get a wrist guard for that, wouldn't you? Thanks for watching. Important thing to remember is shave your balls, not your face. We'll see you next time. Say bye, Harman.